If you're a woman in South Bend and you're homeless, it's a scary thing. But when you come through these doors downstairs, they say, come in, what do you need? Do you need something? Here, we got a little bag of goodies for you. And as you're sitting down looking through this bag, all the humanity that drained out of you out there in the cold starts to refill you, and you start to take a breath. Oh my goodness, okay. I'm gonna be all right.
A woman who's living in a garage by herself. She comes here and she's not the woman who lives in the garage. Maybe she's an artist, maybe she's a cook, maybe she's a teacher.
And that's what this place is about. And that's why it's the real deal. I don't know if I'm going to heaven or hell, but I'm going from St. Margaret's house.
My name is Elfrida Gillespie.
My name is Denise. Can you make me look younger?
Kasade Yobi. Oh, and I'm a really good cook.
Ruth Clark.
Edie Elliott.
I'm Veronica. I want to hug everybody. I don't know why.
I'm a direct descendant of the only Supreme Court justice to be thrown off the high court, Samuel Chase. Look it up. I'm glad that the gene pool improved between him and me.
Pauletta Washington.
Ronnie Malone. It's Angie Cole. Oh, God. People are going to watch them and they're like, of course she cried. I can't be the only one.
There's no place like this.
St. Margaret's house is literally a lifesaver.
I'm very proud of what is being accomplished here.
Generationally, it's making a difference.
When I start coming here, it's like, oh, Venezuela. I feel like my country here.
If you kind of walk in and look and just stop and look at the floor, you kind of can't pick the staff out from the guests.
There is no distinction. We're all in there to work to be together.
When you're at St. Margaret's house, you're in the mix of humanity.
Because that's what this place is about, is to help almost foster a different kind of community family.
And over time, they've become my friends, my sisters, and my aunties.
It's just a place where people can come and gather together as sisterhood.
We talk about St. Margaret's House magic.
St. Margaret's House magic. You have to do that when you say St. Margaret's House magic. Yeah.
It is kind of magic.
I was a victim of domestic violence. And at that time, I was teaching at Ivy Tech. My perpetrator was still out there. I was afraid to come out. At the YWCA, Mary Fran, she said, well, I'm going to introduce you and take you to a place where you can feel safe. And lo and behold, it was St. Margaret's house.
When I became a mother, that feeling was so awesome, because you see other people with their babies and you be like, oh, that baby's so cute. But when you have your own, one that grows under your heart, and you finally get them in your arms, all I could say was, ooh, thank you, Lord, thank you. His name was William James Clark. There was a big write-up in the newspaper about him. The bus driver let him off at the wrong stop. And I went to the bus stop to get him. He was 6 when he was hit, and he passed on.
A young child was in critical condition after being hit by a car.
I wanted to. At one time before I came here, I stopped and I stood on the bridge, and I looked in there and I was like, it would only hurt for a few minutes. Thank God for St. Margaret's house.
My husband was my rock. 32 years. He was there. Nothing will bring back my husband. He had died from multiple myeloma cancer, and I was not prepared to have him leave. There is no way I would have survived if people hadn't been cheering me on, telling me to pick myself up off the ground.
There's so many different women here, but the common theme
is they need a soft place to fall.
I grew up in foster care, and they pronounced me as having a learning disability. They told me that I couldn't read, you're dumb, you're stupid, you're never gonna learn, you're never gonna graduate from high school, you're never gonna go to college. But this year will be my last semester, and I will be getting my associate's degree. And I can teach my son, as he looks at mommy, that there's nothing impossible that you cannot do.
And again, they're trying to make sure that their kids, with the support of everybody here, can move on a little higher.
There's something here that you can do. You can be a part of the family.
It's about not just sitting there and thinking there's nothing you can do to help your community.
If I won $1 million, I would be broke in probably about a month, because St. Margaret's House would be the first one. With church, I have to do my 10% and then St. Margaret's House.
If you can find in your heart to give a toiletry, a bra, anything you have nice and gently used, bring it, help somebody. Also, if you can come volunteer, come and sort something, come and give your time to wash dishes, or come cook a meal.
And your donations is what helps me and other people survive during our crisis. Because I have no sister, and I always wanted a sister, so I guess my sisters are here. Through the thick and through the thin, good times and bad times. That's it.